dream job because I am unblinded and I see the truth.
Sean is a master. It's about making sure that we learn.
I've never seen something quite this impressive.
You're changing lives and having such an enormous impact.
You got what I have, right? That gene of we're gonna win despite.
That he is one wickedly smart and wonderfully good man.
To be able to produce the kind of results that are possible that I hear about with this program.
Thank you for the magic of this weekend. Thank you for helping us reimagine all negative connections.
He is the greatest trial attorney and strategist in the country.
Tony Robbins said, there's no one who leads with more heart and more integrity than Sean Callaghan.
You keep up the great work as well. You're doing things great.
Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You're a living example of that, and that inspires me.
Your voice must be heard.
Every single energy can be learned. It can be mastered.
I mean, this is the gift that keeps on giving, just even sitting here.
This is fantastic, positive, productive, wonderful.
Bella is like better than a cup of coffee. She is better than I'm all about energy.
Blinded! What is your profession?
I think it's such an amazing community of healthy individuals with zero jealousy, zero negativity, just designed to help each other succeed.
And she is a 2-time, soon-to-be 3-time published author who in 2023 publicly battled and defeated cancer.
The reincarnation of I Love Lucy, co-host of Art of Influence, the one, the only, Bella Varita.
I'm just happy that I came here. Just really happy that I came.
You are blinded. You are a G-head. If you know that, say yes! Yes!
I should sign up for one of your seminars, one of your programs, you know?
Yeah. This unison yes thing. Yes. I got to get on it.
And this man is one of the greatest leaders in our country. God bless everyone.
Do you think that worked?
I think that works. Welcome, everyone, to the Heart of Influence, the Integris Financial Heart of Influence. I am your host, Bella Varita. And before we kick this off, I'm going to introduce our ACTI partner for the day, coming all the way from Paramus, New Jersey, Oracle of Integrity, born from the unblinded formula, welds the magic of truth and influence, guiding every conversation like a master conductor, orchestrating a symphony of possibilities. Her heart beats with level 5 listening, not just hearing words, absorbing them with intention, emotion, and the silent music between the notes. The bridge between the worlds where myth meets mastery and curiosity transforms into commitment. Every Integris interaction with her is a portal from uncertainty to inspired Integris agreement. Let's welcome to the show, Athena Akbar.
Wow, Bella, that was beautiful. Thank you for that gorgeous welcome. I'm so honored to be here with you and these 4 incredible guests today. I can already feel the energy in the room, and I'm ready to bring some strategic sparkle to whatever we're about to create together. Let's do this.
Let's do this. That is our ACTI agent, Athena. She's going to be with us for the show. Thank you, Athena. And let's introduce our first guest, coming all the way from the Plains, Illinois, behavior economist studying patterns that grow, protect, or destroy billions in value, helping founders and investors make high-stake decisions with clarity and precision. He brings structure and integrity to a complex environment, whether raising capital, aligning partners, attracting talent, or correcting drift through disciplined decision-making every time. His work creates irreversible results, high stakes movement into lasting legacy, scalable success by bringing in behavioral science to decisions that matter most. Let's welcome to the show, Bryant Stratton.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, Bryant. We kick this off with a fun fact. And Bryant, it's a headline fun fact, not a story. So like 10 words, not 10 sentences. So Bryant, your fun fact, please.
Yeah, I met my wife walking down the street. When I told her that I rode horse and did tree, she decided to go on a date with me.
That is incredible. What meeting your wife walking down, you can ride horses and shoot some bows and arrows. That is super fun. Bryant, are you ready to have some fun today on the Heart of Influence?
Always.
All right, let's rock and roll. Next up, I think we have coming from Somerville, New Jersey, seasoned realtor with over 17 years of experience in luxury real estate sales across residential, commercial, and multifamily projects, blending financial analysis with market expertise, expert in residential real estate. Yeah, thanks, team. Expert in residential real estate sales, commercial market research, analysis, and forecasting with a profound knowledge of market trends, demographic studies that drive results, dedicated mentor educating new agents in the field. She brings intimate local knowledge base from Essex County and Somerset County to benefit every client's journey. Let's welcome to the show, Giselle Lainez.
Thank you.
Welcome, Giselle, to the Heart of Influence. And Giselle, is your fun fact.
My fun fact is I don't like getting my hands dirty, but I owned 12 chickens. I decided to take that project of owning 12 chickens. And yeah, that's my fun fact.
That is a very fun fact. You don't get to get your hands dirty, but you own chickens. That is a very fun fact. So my question for you, Giselle, then, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
One will never find out.
One will never know. I actually asked ChatGPT that question one time. I thought it was fun. So welcome, Giselle, to the Heart of Influence. Next up, we're going to Somerville, New Jersey, business strategist working with high-achieving performers and elite leadership teams across trade and male-dominated industries, bringing clarity and strategic thinking where it matters most. Deeply engaged in men's groups and trading association affiliations, she creates powerful connection and breakthrough results for clients who value integrity, performance, and sustainable growth. Proud mom of 4 with 3 grown children still in school, she balances family devotion with her mission to elevate leaders who build, create, and transform industries. Let's welcome to the show, Sandy Papavero.
Well, thank you.
Hello, Sandy. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Sandy, your fun fact, please.
Well, I was thinking about that. I would say after years of skiing, taking on snowboarding and am absolutely terrible at it. But I'm still going for it. I'm doing it.
Well, my fun fact might have a little bit to do with skiing today. And that's very courageous of you, Sandy. 50 years of skiing to then switch to snowboarding. I bet there's a story behind that. But Sandy, welcome to the Heart of Influence.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Beautiful. And we are going back to Red Bank, New Jersey, founder and chief executive officer at Sir Victor Mobile Barbershop, transforming the barbering industry by bringing dignity and connections directly to communities through mobile services. Inspired by overwhelming client loyalty during COVID-19, he discovered barbers are essential to their communities, sparking a mission that goes beyond haircuts to restore confidence. Through generous donations, his team provided over 500 free haircuts last year to men in need. Providing one cut at a time creates unity, impact, and human connection. Let's welcome to the show, Victor Ramos. Hello, Victor. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Victor, if you can hit that unmute button and share a fun fact with us. This is a headline fun fact, not a story. So it's like 10 words, not 10 sentences. So Victor, please, your fun fact.
Fun fact. Wow. I used to sell knives back in the day.
Used to sell knives
And now I cut hair.
and now you cut hair. Were you one of those demonstrating how you can like cut a penny with the scissors?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, I know this. I know this well, Victor. Welcome.
6 years.
Yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome, Victor. Welcome to the Heart of Influence.
Thank you.
And rolling with Victor, I think we have next from Cedar Knolls, New Jersey, aggressive family law litigator at Delana and Bush, which takes this complex cases and others turned down from high net worth disputes into bitter custody battles. Spent years as a lobbyist for the Association of Children of New Jersey before clerking for Judge John Salazar and working at Bud Lerner, bringing psychology training into legal strategy, co-founder of Delana and Bosch with Bell Delana, turning empathy into action and guiding clients through their hardest moments with clarity, compassion, and unwavering moral compass. Let's welcome to the show, Jessica Bosch. Hello, Jessica. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Jessica, your fun facts, please.
Hi, how are you? I would say, what most people don't realize about me is in addition to being a very tough litigator and attorney, I secretly have an addiction to designing on a dime and love to find fun furniture on Facebook Marketplace.
That is so fun. I admire artists that can do that, that can take like something and turn to nothing and then turn it into something and make it so beautiful. It is definitely a talent for sure, Jessica. And Jessica, are you ready to have some fun?
I absolutely am.
Beautiful. And I see we had Mr. Cummings join us. So let me go back to New York, New York. Retirement income strategist helping individuals and families turn today's earning into tomorrow's reliable income streams, guiding them through life milestones with clarity and confidence. Risk manager and litigator protector, designing plans that guard against market vitality and healthcare surprises while securing multi-generational wealth transfer for those he serves. Relationship-driven financial advocate, partnering with clients through every stage of life, empowering confident decisions for accumulation to distribution and beyond with integrity and care. Let's welcome to the show, Mr. Bill Cummings. Hello, Bill. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Bill, your fun fact, please.
Hey, Bella, how are you? Thank you for having me. I'm a father of 3, so obviously I'm pretty busy. A little fun fact for me is, I get to coach my son's hockey team, so it's a nice little break from the everyday grind.
That is super fun, coaching the hockey team. Did you guys watch the Winter Olympics and watch the hockey games?
Of course.
I mean,
who didn't?
Fun fact, Sean is not on today's Heart of Influence because he's actually preparing to re-interview again Mike Eruzione coming up in about 40 minutes. So he is prepping for that fun fact. Awesome, Bill. Welcome to the Heart of Influence, and thank you for being here. And before we introduce our team members from Integris Financial, I'm going to bring Athena back. And Athena, we now actually have the 6 guests, Jessica, Giselle, Sandy, Bryant, Bill, and Victor. So if you would please acknowledge each one of them and kick us off into the show.
Ooh, okay. So we've got 6 incredible humans here today. Let me give each of you a proper hello. Brian, you're a behavioral economist studying patterns that grow or destroy billions, which means you see the invisible architecture underneath every decision most people make on autopilot. Giselle, 17 years in luxury real estate and you own 12 chickens despite hating dirty hands. Sounds like you're comfortable with contradictions that would paralyze most people. Sandy, 50 years of skiing mastery and now you're terrible at snowboarding but doing it anyway. That's someone who knows the difference between competence and courage. Victor, you sold knives and now you cut hair, but really you're cutting through isolation. 500 free haircuts last year means you understand dignity isn't optional. Jessica, you're a tough litigator with a secret furniture flipping addiction, which tells me you know how to see potential in things other.
Oh, we were just laughing, Athena. Please continue.
Up on whether it's a Facebook Marketplace find or a client in their hardest moment. And Bill, you're coaching your son's hockey team while building multi-generational wealth strategies, which means you understand that legacy isn't just financial. It's also showing up on the ice at 6 a.m. All right, we've got a behavioral economist, a luxury realtor with chickens, a strategist who trades skis for snowboards, a mobile barber restoring dignity, a litigator who flips furniture, and a retirement planner coaching hockey. This isn't a guest list. It's an ecosystem waiting to collide. Let's see what happens when you all go from hello to yes with each other today, because I have a feeling the magic's about to get real. Bella, they're all yours. Let's kick this off.
Let's kick this off. Let's introduce our Integris Financial producers. First up, we have coming from Chatham, New Jersey, strategic financial architect specializing in retirement income strategy and life insurance planning, simplifying complex decisions for families and business owners with clarity and care. Former Wall Street equities trader who brings institutional experience and precision to the people he serves, transforming high-level expertise and accessible guidance every day. A Chatham-based community leader, outdoorsman, husband, and father of 3, and active in church, scouts, and local organizations, living his value in every role he holds. Let's welcome to the show, Chuck Schroeder. Chuck, welcome to your Heart of Influence and your fun fact, please.
Thank you, Bella. Thank you, all guests. And quick fun fact for me is I've been surfing for not quite 50 years, but I still like to surf mostly year round, but I kind of took December and January and February off because it's been so cold this year.
It has been a cold one, surfing for 50 years. That is impressive. I'm sure we'll be seeing you surfing on the coast of LBI soon. And Chuck, are you ready to have some fun in your Heart of Influence?
Amen. Let's go.
Let's do it. Coming from New Milford, New Jersey, president at large a large financial company has transformed his financial planning expertise from Wall Street to accelerated, optimized finances for all. 68 win-win strategies. In the first 2 months of this year alone, he leads with heart and integrity to cause financial wellness, whether it be in the CEO or the receptionist. 11 upcoming speaking engagements on a national stage, and a proud dad and husband. Let's welcome to his show, Joseph Wexler.
Thank you, Bella.
Thank you, Joseph. On your Integris Financial Heart of Influence, your fun fact, please.
I met my wife 100 days before graduation at a masquerade ball where I bumped into her, and we kicked off a conversation that ended at around 2 a.m.
That is super fun. We got some love in the air, bumping in the streets, bumping into masquerade balls here on the show. And are you ready to have some fun in your Heart of Influence, Joseph?
Let's go do it.
Let's go do it. I will quickly introduce myself. Your host for today, Bella Verita, started selling crafts on my parents' front lawn at 8 years old. Had an incredible business model because my parents would take me to Michael's. They would buy me all my supplies, and then I would sell my crafts and I would get to keep all the profits. Not quite how business works today, but as an 8-year-old, I was definitely rolling in the bank. But I did take those skills, went into network marketing at 18. By the time I was 19 years old, I was a top income earner in the network marketing company. When the FTC shut that company down, I went into commercial real estate. I was the #1 business broker, first woman ever to be the #1 business broker in the state of Nevada, held that record for 3 years. And then went into sales, leadership, and training, coached and trained at most hotel casinos in Las Vegas. Went into sales training in 2019. Every company that I worked with doubled their sales. Now I've been coaching, leading training here at Unblinded, and co-host more than 1,900 episodes with more than 8,000 guests of this very show, The Heart of Influence. That is myself, Bella Verita. And my fun fact, Sandy, is I was out skiing today. We're staying on the mountainside. I was out skiing today, and on my way back to make it for the show, when I took a horrific fall, fell back, bumped my head, completely blacked out for a few moments, and it took me much longer to get back here than I had anticipated. I wasn't even sure I was going to make it because I was like dizzy and like almost throwing up. But I made it, and here I am, and hopefully I don't pass out during the show. If I do, someone please call 911, but I think I'm okay. But that is my fun fact for today, Sandy, my ski related fun fact. So there you have it. So thank you all for being here, and what the show looks like. So we've made some introductions, so we've gotten to know each other a little bit. But Plato said, play a game with me for an hour and we will learn more about each other than if we spoke for a year. So the reason that we do the Heart of Influence the way that we do, because all business is built on a shared experience, but you cannot build, grow, and scale business if you can't cause yes. And, you know, Joseph, Chuck, and Techers Financial team, they could have invited you to like a coffee networking thing to meet each other, but then you'd like talk to the person to your right, talk to the person that you left. You maybe collect some cards that would probably sit on your desk for the next 6 years. And then you'd look it up and you'd be like, oh, I think I met that person somewhere, but I don't even remember what we talked about. So then you never call them. That's typically what things look like, but not what they look like here on the Heart of Influence. We've created a memorable shared experience that no matter what happens, you'll always remember, oh yeah, I was on that Heart of Influence thing. That was crazy and wacky, but I had some fun. So that's what we're doing here today. And we're playing with the superpower of yes, because as we said earlier, you cannot build, grow, and scale if you cannot cause yes. So what's going to happen from here is I'm going to bring Athena back, our ACTI agent, and she's going to choose 2 of the participants. So either Bryant, Giselle, Sandy, Victor, Jessica, or Bill. She's going to choose 2 of you to go into a role play causing yes. She's going to choose someone to cause yes. She's going to tell you why she thinks you should do some sort of business together, why it makes sense for you to meet each other, why it makes sense for you to do more together. She's going to set up the scenario. She's going to tell which person is causing yes with the person. And if you so choose to step into that role, you get to say yes or no to that. So Athena, if you would, I'm going to bring you back. And who are you choosing for our first role play, please? Athena, are you there? Oh no. Uh-oh. Athena must have gone out to lunch, so that leaves me in to make that choice. So let's go with I am reading back through, and Joseph, if there's something that comes off the top of your mind, but let's go with nope. Okay, let's go with Giselle. All right, so Giselle, how about the scenario? So if you're up for it, sitting into that role player's seat and going from hello to yes with Bill Cummings, because he is also has she's Athena so much better. I'm looking through everybody's bios and I can't find Bill's now. Okay, here we go. All right. So how about Giselle, because you're a real estate professional and Bill is working with families on creating strategies, their income strategy, and guiding them through milestones in life, one of which is buying a home. So Giselle, if you're up for it, going from hello to yes with Bill to, and this is not like Wolf of Wall Street meets Boiler Room. This is simply for a longer meeting to see if it makes sense for you two to sit down. If he is helping people through life-changing times, and maybe one of those is buying a house, that you're the person that he refers all of his people to that he wants to buy a house. Giselle, are you up for this role play?
Sure.
Bill, are you up for this role play?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So Giselle, what you'll do is you'll take us in by saying ring, ring. You will take us in and you'll have 3 minutes. As I said, not Wolf of Wall Street meets Boiler Room, just setting up that longer meeting.
Great.
All right. Take us
Okay.
in.
Ring, ring.
You've reached the voicemail of, no, I'm kidding. Hello.
Okay. I'm war dialing. I'm war dialing. Ring, ring.
How are you? Hello.
Hi, Bill. It's great to meet you. This is Giselle, and I'm with EXP. So tell me a little bit about your business. I know that you help families, but give me a little bit more about what you do.
What's EXP?
EXP Realty. I'm a real estate agent. So I feel like we can have some synergies within our businesses.
Oh, nice. What kind of clients do you like to work with?
So I work with clients that range. However, I do niche down to clients that are looking within the Central Jersey region, and they are pretty well off. And so I help them navigate through all of the changes, relocating if they need to in and out of New Jersey. So tell me, what are your clients like?
Yeah, sure. I work with a lot of small business owners all over the tri-state area, the West Coast as well. I do a lot of work with municipalities. So I'm definitely always up to opening and meeting new people.
First, we
So that'd be great.
Bryant, ends with the T. Bryant Stratton, behavioral economist studying patterns that grow, protect, or destroy billions and.
Is Athena talking?
Oh, that wasn't my voice.
So okay, great. Eventually, do you have any clients that actually speak about, purchasing homes or investment properties? Because I know that during some family transitions, they like to either do, a 1031 exchange or some type of investment. Do you deal with that type of clientele?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, with a lot of 1031 exchanges and a lot of clients in that region, especially in the rental income properties. We do a lot of help. We do a lot of help with the tax strategies that go along with those types of portfolios. So we're big into that as well.
Great. So I would love to have an opportunity to sit down further and have a conversation on how we can collaborate and maybe intersect some of my strategies with your strategies. Would that be something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, sure. Of course. Never hurt to have real estate professionals we work well together.
Wonderful. Well, are you available on Saturday at 3:00?
No, definitely not Saturdays.
Okay, so how about Sunday, either 2 or 4?
No? Not
No?
weekend. No.
Not weekends. Perfect. All right. So then how about Tuesday at 3?
Yeah, sure. That works.
Okay, perfect. Thanks so much.
All right. Thanks.
Great job, Bill. Hopefully we don't have to call 911 here and we still have Bella with us. So
Where is everybody else?
I see everybody else here. I'm gonna give Bella a call to make sure that we seriously don't need to.
We may have just lost her post-concussion syndrome. But
so I wasn't paying attention to Is something call?
Oh, she's back.
There she
Oh,
is.
I am back. I was re-engaging Athena. So thank you, Giselle. Thank you, Bill. Did we get the yes, Giselle?
Yes.
Awesome. Great job. We're going to get to the feedbackers in just a moment. But now I was reintroducing Athena to the other remaining 4 guests that we have, because I had to tell her all over again because she doesn't remember between sessions. So now, Athena, I'm going to bring you back and let's see what a better job Athena does at creating a role play. So Athena, from the 4 people that I just shared with you, who would you like to choose to jump into a role play seat? What yes are they causing, please?
Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. Bryant studies billion-dollar patterns in human behavior. Victor restores dignity one haircut at a time. Sandy navigates male-dominated industries with strategic precision. And Jessica fights custody battles most lawyers won't touch. The collision I want to watch is Victor playing A as Sandy, going from hello to yes with Bryant. Here's why this pairing makes my brain light up. Victor's entire world is about restoring confidence through personal connection and physical presence. But Sandy operates in boardrooms where the stakes are capital raises and executive alignment. So Victor gets to step into Sandy's shoes and cause a yes with someone who thinks in
Okay,
behavioral
Athena, we're not
economics
doing-
and billion-dollar
Athena,
decision
Athena,
patterns.
Athena,
It's mobile bar.
Athena. I don't know. Athena's gone off the rails today. Athena, I don't know why you're having people play other people. So please, we're not doing that. Just if Sandy is seeking the yes, Sandy would be playing herself, going from hello to yes with Bryant. So please just set the clear scenario of Sandy is playing herself. She's going from hello to yes with Bryant. And what is the yes that she's seeking?
Ooh, okay. My bad, Bella. Let me recalibrate here. So from these four incredible humans, I'd love to see Victor and Bryant go from hello to yes. Victor, you're going to play yourself, founder of Sir Victor Mobile Barbershop, the man who gave 500 free haircuts last year and discovered barbers are essential to their communities. Bryant, you're playing yourself, the behavioral economist who helps founders and investors make billion-dollar decisions with clarity and precision. Victor, your job is to cause the yes with Bryant. Maybe Bryant's raising capital, maybe he's aligning partners, maybe he needs to understand the behavioral patterns in community-based business models. You tell me. But you're taking him from hello to agreement, and we get to watch a mobile barber who restores dignity meet an economist who protects billions. You've got a guy who cuts hair and cuts through to what people actually need, meeting a guy who reads patterns most people can't see. Should be fun.
Victor, Bryant, are you guys up for this role play?
Oh, this is going to be so fun.
It's so fun. All right,
Okay.
Victor, you will take us in with a ring, please.
Ring, ring, hello? Oh, no, I say ring, ring.
This
You
is
got
Brian
it.
speaking.
Hey, Brian, this is Victor. How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Great, great. Brian, I wanted to talk to you because I'm looking for opportunities in your area. I have a mobile barbershop and I pretty much give haircuts for free for the homeless and the poor in spirit. Is this something that you would be interested in?
Wow, that's so cool. How'd you get a hold of me?
Yeah, so I pretty much have here a list. I'm a list of contacts that I'm getting contacted with that I'm reaching out to, and in doing that, I thought your company would be the perfect company to work with. So here I am.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if we know somebody in context. My business is I work with people, their word is gospel. If we deviate from that, it's either we don't ever do business again or it just might not be the right season in life. Does that make sense? So I work with just really high integrity people.
You said the word is what?
High integrity, real extreme ownership of what they do, high accountability.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. So that's exactly who I work with, So I've done over 500 free haircuts last year with a lot of churches and different nonprofit organizations. By doing that, I was able to do 30 events. Many of them I hosted myself. And I bring a mobile barbershop to these locations, not really needing any other service providers. But in doing that, I also got partnered up with Medicaid and many other businesses that has sponsored my events.
Sure. So you help people connect back up, really, really deeply connect with themselves and their community. And then you use a way as a barbershop to do that. Okay, that makes sense. How can I help?
Yeah, so I'm looking for more sponsors. I'm looking for more people in the organization that can serve what I'm already doing. So as I mentioned, I already have Medicaid and a couple funding companies as well, and just looking for more and more help in that aspect.
Sure. Yeah, makes sense. I check out the Big Shoulders Fund here in Chicago. We do some support with them. We get after school programs into local churches. I'm not directly working with them, but we've rubbed shoulders a couple of times, not to make too big of a joke. And then I run a ministry helping men stay out of divorce and then do game nights in community centers, teaching people how to have better behavior, not to end up with those terrible partners. So is there a way that you see that we could maybe work together? Also, I'm trying to get into Southside Chicago right now with a rap publishing group that can take me safely into environments, also like penitentiaries where I can teach this kind of stuff. I'm totally addicted. People have come back, their lives are not the same anymore. So do you think we could partner up?
Well, in the state of in the state of Illinois, over in Chicago, I'm not able to travel to. So I'm based out of New Jersey. So looking for partners in this area would be more
Are you
suitable.
franchising this or like starting a community movement?
Yes, and that's
Dude,
that's a
let's
that's
structure
where
that. Let's do
yeah.
that. I can really help you with that. Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
where we need to talk more about because the ideal plan is to franchise this and add more buses on the road. So in doing that, I could definitely help out the Chicago South Side area that you're looking for.
Sure. Yeah, just
I
the
see
angle.
some franchise buses rolling through Illinois. Love how that kind of squished around. Great job, Brian. Great job, Victor. And now we get to the feedbackers, our other participants and partners that are here today. 30 seconds of feedback, please, for either Giselle or Victor. So, Sandy, let's start with you. And how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Giselle, please?
Yeah, I think she did a great job. Obviously she's a little nervous coming in, and it's a new group, and really just kind of lighting it on fire from the gut. And I think you did a great job at partnering with and bringing in what your affiliate was doing, and I like that. So that was really good. And your positioning on what you were looking for. I think every one of us shares a different expertise and be able to work with each other in multiple ways. I know Chuck's on here nodding his head, and we do a lot of work together already. So that was really great. And I think that for the going up first, I give you all the credit in the world. So that was awesome. And Victor, I love what you do. My
Well, hold
daughter.
on, Sandy. We're just doing one at a time. We're alternating.
That's
So
okay.
great job
All right.
for
I was gonna say.
Giselle. So let's go. Jessica, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Victor, please?
I thought Victor did a great job too. I thought also where Victor did a good job was by providing Giselle with some feedback. I think because she's in real estate, in her agency, she had hit up for Saturday and Sunday, but I think with respect to most working individuals, they're not going to do that because that's what we do, like kid stuff and everything. So I thought by Victor saying, hey, how about a Tuesday, gave her some realistic feedback as far as like availability. So I thought that was very good also.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Jessica. And let's go, Chuck. Chuck, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Giselle, please? Just unmute, please, Chuck.
I'm going to piggyback on kind of what Sandy said. I think Giselle really got to the heart of the value prop, what she's there for, what she kind of just introduced herself in a low key but firm manner and got right to the core of the value that she brings to the table in terms of partnership.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Chuck. And let's go, Joseph. Joseph, your 30 seconds of feedback for Victor, please.
I think that Victor's response to Bryant when he said that he works with people of high integrity and honor, for him to say those are the people I work with too, was just such a pro move. I think it's so easy to say I have integrity and honor, but to point to the people that he serves, I think just unlocked a lot of things.
That is awesome. Thank you for that, Joseph. And now we're going to check back and see if Athena is with us. And Athena, are you there?
They said to basically open and close the wallet, which I did.
I'll have to mute. Athena, are you with us? I think Athena has left the building again. So Joseph, Chuck, then you both know what time it is. This is the time in the show that I get put on the hot seat. And since Athena has taken a couple lunch break, this is the first time Athena's ever done this on the Heart of Influence. Because Joseph, this is your third Heart of Influence with her, right?
Second, but yeah.
Your second, but she did not.
We're not bad in aces, so.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what's happening with Athena today. So Joseph, Chuck, I'll let you guys put me on the hot seat in any scenario that you would like to see me go from hello to yes. And who would you like for me to role play with?
So Chuck, if you have an idea, feel free. Otherwise, happy to jump in. I got it.
I don't have any scenarios.
Awesome.
All right, why don't you set it up, Joseph?
Yeah, Bella, I think I'll have you be Chuck from Integris, and obviously he knows Sandy. But you role play with Sandy. I have a connection it's called the NJMEP, and they do a lot of work with people. I'm sure Sandy's somewhat familiar with them, but it's a very labor intensive. It's manufacturing. It's every August they do an event. And so what I'd love to do is for you to be Chuck, going from Hello to Yes with Sandy, for us to actually show up in maybe a bigger way at that event, especially to acknowledge the great manufacturing that happens here in the state of New Jersey.
So it's a manufacturing event?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Sandy, are you up for this?
I'm up.
Beautiful. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, is this Sandy Papavero?
This is she.
Hi, Sandy. This is Chuck Schroeder. We'd had a 3-minute call set up today regarding the upcoming event you have for the manufacturing companies.
Yes, I know exactly all about it. How can I help you?
Yeah, well, let me ask you this, Sandy. What caused you to say yes to having this conversation in the first place?
I'm really familiar with Abby from the from the same place you are. I know she works with you, and I love meeting new people and finding out how I can further support. So how can I assist you in any way today?
Yeah, well, let me ask you this, Sandy. At your events, is it typical for you guys to have speakers, sponsors? Kind of, what does the event take place? How does the event, look, and what is your outcome for your participants who are coming to the event?
Good question. So we are a 501(c), and we look at our audience as currently coming into the event. We try to give them an assessment prior to them signing up and receiving tickets for the event. And when we see that there's a commonality and a common theme, we bring in speakers that are going to be able to position themselves. And also it gives you credibility, and it'll also bring back some value for the people in attendance. So I'm really excited for the opportunity. I know 3 minutes isn't a really long time for us to be able to speak, so I'd like to set up something further if you would be interested in doing that, because I know where your authority is. So I know that there be some commonalities for us.
Absolutely. If you think that you've taken a look at the intakes, and sounds like to me that there is some alignment, you have some alignment that you want to hear from Integris Financial. So how about I give you a call back tomorrow, and we'll go over, maybe I think you could take 30 to 45 minutes and see if it's a fit or not.
Yeah, I'd love that. Thank you. I appreciate the call. Thanks,
Beautiful.
Chuck.
Thanks, Chuck. Chuck, thank you for permitting me to play you. Sandy, how was that for you?
It was great. It was good. Yeah,
Beautiful.
I like it. It's something that, that's kind of alignment. I love the speakers. I love that, we get this opportunity to talk to each other about what we do. And it's kind of cool.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Sandy. And how was your time overall in the Heart of Influence?
It was great. I think this was fun. I was telling Chuck the other day that I actually had been on The Real and Raw in 2019. So It's kind of like a remake, a remix, and some new faces, and you guys doing some great things out there. So much appreciative to come in.
Oh, that is awesome. Well, Sandy, thank you for that. And thank you so much for being here. Let's go. Giselle, who kicked us off into the participant seat, which is definitely the hardest seat on the whole show, is kicking us off first, and absolutely fantastic job. And Giselle, how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence?
Overall, it was great. I think it was a different experience. I've never been put on the hot seat that way. But yeah, I mean, I love being introduced to new people in different industries. I think it's great to see how we can align with each other and collaborate. And thanks for the opportunity for me to be on here.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here. And let's go to Bill, sitting into that role play seat with Jessica. Thank you so much for being here today. And Bill, how was your time overall in the Heart of Influence?
Oh, it was great. Thank you. Sorry I was late. Just had a little call run over. So apologies for that. No, it was excellent. And it was nice hearing, everybody discuss, what they're looking to get. And it really helps bring a room together when you hear all that and not just the role playing, but when you hear the role playing, things come out and you can get understanding about people work. Like Joe mentioned, the dignity. That's one big thing. It's huge. And it always helps when you go with the real estate agent, right? We kind of do a lot of work together hand in hand, right? So it's always good meeting another real estate person.
That is definitely true. Thank you so
That
much.
wasn't a fake yes either, by the way. So don't worry.
Awesome. Awesome. Let's go, Victor. Victor also sitting into that role player seat. Phenomenal job. I think Brian ended up going from hello to yes with you. I think we got 2 yeses in that scenario. But either way, fantastic job. And Victor, how was your time overall in the Heart of Influence?
It was a great experience. Definitely on the hot seat, talking to someone from a different state. I'm so, it's easy to talk to somebody when they're in the city or the state that I live in, because it's, it's drivable. When you're thinking outside the box, obviously it gets a little challenging. So I thank Brian for navigating the conversation to see his benefit as well. So that was great. I thought this was an awesome opportunity. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Victor. Bryant, really masterful job today on the show, seeing the value of what could be possible with Victor. Really fantastic job, what the show is all about. And Bryant, how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's been nice to be here with all of you. I've really enjoyed it.
Beautiful. Thank you. Very nice having you here. And let's go last but not least, Jessica. Jessica, thank you for being here. Designing on a dime. I'll look for your designs on Facebook. But really fantastic job. And how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence?
Great. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Beautiful. Thank you for being here. And let's go. Joe, since you set up the scenario, let's go to you first. Really fantastic job in the scenario, and any final from you on your Heart of Influence today.
This is the first inaugural Integris Heart of Influence, and while it may not have been perfect, the people here are perfect, and I just heard a lot of heart, courage, Bella, coming on after having a nasty fall. I hope you feel a lot better. And everybody's up to unique things. It's the reason why I joined Integris, is that it's not just about making a paycheck, but it's providing an example for our families, for our kids, the next generation, on like what's possible. And everybody's doing that in their own little way here. So.
Yes, absolutely. Well said, Joe. And Chuck, your final in your Heart of Influence.
Yes, it's the people, and we're all looking for growth, and this can provide some not linear growth, but exponential growth and three-dimensional exponential growth, as we all look for partners that can really help each other on multiple dimensions. So can't wait to see where we all go 3 and 6 months from now.
Absolutely. Thank you for that, Chuck. And really want to say fantastic job to the Integris financial team for bringing everyone together here today. This really is designed to be an initial meeting, to be more fun than a cup of coffee, but to get to know someone for the first time. And we've put some gifts in the chat for you. You definitely have that business acceleration session. Although Athena didn't show up fully today, it is technology. You will have the opportunity to actually have a conversation with her on that business acceleration session, as well as we've got some books on influence written by our founder, Sean Callaghy, who is the first blind self-funded unicorn founder. So he knows a thing or two about influence, so you can definitely download that book there. And on behalf of myself and everyone at Integris Financial, we just want to say thank you all for being here today. We look forward to doing more together. And we end every show by saying this: although Sean may be physically blind, sometimes we are all blind to the opportunities right in front of us and just learning to see. Bye-bye, everyone.